So let's talk about accountancy websites that you should be using if you're looking to get a job either in accountancy or indeed finance here in the UK. Now, I know that this is a question many of you have been asking me. So today I'm going to be sharing with you some additional websites that you want to think of using if you're looking for a job in accountancy or indeed even in finance here in the UK. Now, before we get started with some of these websites, I want to clarify with you that if you do not have a good up-to-date CV and cover letter, then there is really no point throwing those applications in, because without a solid CV and a good covering letter, then you're really just wasting your time making applications. If you are interested, then I do have a service where I can review your CV and give you some pointers on how best to structure your CV to help ensure that you maximize your chances of success. The first website you should be considering using when you're looking for an accountancy job in the UK is going to be cityjobs.com. Now, I don't think I've actually previously shared this website, but this is a really good website. So say, for instance, if you're someone who is predominantly focused on getting a high paying job within London, okay, or within the city area, because I feel like this website really captures a lot of accountancy and finance jobs specifically within the city. So this can be really good if you're someone that is looking for, say, a job as a finance analyst or any particular kind of niche finance related jobs in specific industries, maybe like banking, for instance. I really like this website because as someone who used to live in London, this is a really good website to just kind of help you filter out the noise, and you know that whenever you are looking at roles on this website, a lot of them are already concentrated in the city. And of course, one thing to expect with the jobs on this particular website is that many of them are going to be fairly high paying anyway, because one, they're in London, and two, they are in very, very high paying industries such as, you know, banking, for instance. Another thing I noticed with this website is that if you're someone who is looking for an entry-level finance role, then what you might want to do is to go to where it says related jobs, okay? And then under that, click a position that you think is going to come under an entry-level position. Usually that tends to be a role like finance assistant, for instance, okay? And there you will see that you have quite a lot of finance assistant role, which is generally a common entry-level position. You can obviously adjust for how many mile radius that you're looking for, you know, for that role in particular, or you can even go here where it says the location and then select your chosen location. I really like about this website is that straight away you can see the range in terms of the salary for all the different finance assistant jobs. You will find that some of them might also say whether or not they come with a study support package as well, which can be really handy if you're someone who is still at the entry level stages of your accountancy qualification and you need your employer to actually support you through the rest of your professional accountancy qualification. Next website you want to think about using is going to be Find a Job. This is actually a website created by the Department of Work and Pensions, okay, in the UK. And what I really like about this website is that they have a way of filtering the visa sponsorship jobs. Like, it's quite easy for you to easily filter by the kind of jobs that have visa sponsorship and whether or not, you know, they match up to the criteria that you're looking for. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to go into the accounting and finance section of this particular website. And straight away, you can see that it says that there's over 4,900 jobs in the UK within the accountancy and finance category. The way you might want to go use this website is to basically go here and basically type in the kind of job that you're looking for and maybe narrow it down to where within the UK you're looking for that job. But on average, what you want to do is to just look at the search results that it comes up with, because there are many different types of finance positions that you can get in the UK. Sometimes they're not very straightforward. You might get jobs within governance, for instance, and that basically means that that governance position sits within the finance section. So you want to make sure that you're actually looking at the results that come back following the search and do a detailed review of what is coming up. So this is a very good website for you to think about using, okay? And I find that this particular website tends to have quite a lot of entry-level positions as well. If you're someone who has very minimal experience, or in fact, if you're someone who has not a lot of experience, but you're also requiring maybe visa sponsorship as well as a study support package from your employer. So this is a good website to learn about and to definitely add into your search if you're looking for an accountancy job here in the UK. The third website to consider is going to be Page Personnel, okay? And I really like Page Personnel. And the reason I like Page Personnel is because there's almost no time that I've used this website that I have not come across entry-level jobs. In fact, when I was at the start of my career years ago, I used to come on Page Personnel a lot because there were always loads of entry-level positions on this website. So if you're not having luck with some of the other websites, I would definitely say you want to stick around on Page Personnel and add them onto your pinned list. By the way, this video is not sponsored by them or anything. I've just found that this website tends to be really good for those who are new into the world of finance, okay? So you'll find that all I've really done here is just gone into finance jobs, and straight away you can see that, you know, there's a finance officer role. That's an entry-level position, although you might still want to check what the requirements of that particular role looks like. Okay, they also have jobs as an accounts receivable clerk. This again is an entry-level position. So I really like this website because most of the time the kind of jobs that they put here are generally always entry-level positions. And if you're struggling, or if you think that you need more information, I would say that it's always a good idea for you to actually contact the recruitment agency themselves and make sure that they have your CV, make sure that they have an up-to-date CV on their system for you, and that they are aware of the type of position that you are looking for. Because generally I find that when you're registered with the job agencies and the recruiters and you keep in touch with them on a consistent basis, then you're more likely to be aware of when jobs like this become available, and they are more likely to consider you as an applicant to put forward for that particular job. So hopefully this video has been useful. Do make sure you watch some of my other videos where I've not only shared additional job websites where you can find accountancy jobs, I've also spoken in detail about how to actually get into accounting and finance here in the UK. If you're not already subscribed and would love to see more videos like this, then do make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.